Alright.
Ring turns brass. Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass.
Hey everybody, welcome to Chin Fat. This episode that I'm doing is a continuation of previous episodes where we were teaching about the entire production process. We started off with screenwriting and now we're going to be moving into pre-production with the next stage. On this episode, I want to show a short film that was produced this summer of 2023 by some students in a class that I was teaching, a production class that I was teaching, and kind of show the pre-production, the production, and the post-production process that went into this short film. It's only a couple minutes long, kind of a short horror film concept, kind of a creepy little horror film concept. Little disclaimer, if you're watching my channel, you're probably worried more about the technical aspects of filmmaking rather than kind of the glitz and glamour that goes into a YouTube video. Obviously, I'm using my crummy little HD camera that I've got in my little laptop here. When in actuality, I should be using a camera more like this. But to be honest, those are production cameras. That was a film camera, 35 millimeter film production camera that you're looking at there. And also, they've got tons of different options to choose from camera-wise to shoot a production. Almost anybody can make a movie these days. So hopefully I'm kind of taking you through that process. So yeah, with this series, I'm going to be showing the pre-production, the production, post-production process of making a short film, and then now I wanted to show you the short film that was done this summer, the summer of 2023, and then I will start moving into the pre-production process. We'll start going through positions, certain key positions that are on a set, and what those positions are doing in pre-production versus production versus post-production. With that being said, let's talk about the three-phase production process. Rather than having glitzy PowerPoints, I've got these ones that look like they're written by my 3-year-old here. So once you have a screenplay that's ready to go into production, we start pre-production. To understand pre-production, you've got to understand the second phase of the production process. Production is basically when the cameras roll. That's when you start recording. That's when you have the actors on set. That's when you have the director there directing the actors, and they're rolling the camera and actually getting images that are going to be put into the final movie. And then that leads to post-production. So pre-production is everything that leads up to getting it ready for this right here, for actually shooting the movie. So pre-production can be, actually screenwriting is a part of the pre-production process, but once that's complete and it goes into full-on pre-production mode, that's where the first AD takes the script and they break it down, they do a tentative schedule, and then everybody else starts figuring out what sort of items they need to shoot specific scenes. We'll talk about what a script breakdown is basically figuring out what you need to shoot every individual scene in the movie, and then that's put onto a schedule, and then everybody else on these production teams will look into the schedules and they will say, all right, we need this set built, we need this location found, we need costumes, we need makeup, we need props, we need set dressing, we need a set built, all these things that are getting ready for the production to start. So once you go into production, oftentimes once production starts, pre-production has not stopped. Usually pre-production and production overlap. In fact, all three of these will overlap. Post-production, that's going to be editing, sound mixing, music composition, color grading, special effect work, creating credits, almost anything else that goes into finalizing the movie. So the way this usually goes is while the pre-production is happening, while everything is being scheduled and broken down and figured out what they need, they will start production on the things that pre-production has already been finished on. And while they're shooting, especially on a feature length, sometimes on a short film, they may do all the pre-production, then move to production solely, and then once they're done, go to post-production. But on a larger production, like a feature film, usually these three processes are going on at the same time. And then after they shoot the first day's footage, that's going to go to post-production, where the first AD starts getting it ready for the editor edits the movie, and they just keep waiting until they get more and more footage as the movie is being shot. So oftentimes post-production is taking place during production. And once the pre-production has been done for the first week, they start shooting, and then the pre-production will get done for the second week, and then they will start shooting that the second week, and so on. So oftentimes all three of these phases can be going on at the same time, especially with a feature length or a larger project that's being done. So with that being said, enjoy this short film. It's only a couple minutes long, and then we're going to go back in this series and start talking about what it takes to prep for a project like this and get your project. We'll start off talking about positions on set and responsibilities in pre-production and production, and then we will start showing the production process and then we'll get into post-production eventually as well. So enjoy this short film. Hope you enjoy it, and then we will see you in the next episode.
All right. All right.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing,
Thank you, honey.
Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring turns brass, Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass. And if that looking glass gets broke,
Thanks for what?
Mama's gonna buy you a big coat. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy